even causes cancer death.
Talking health this morning with Dr. Scot Ackerman. Metastasis is one of the main causes of cancer-related deaths, and current treatments against it are virtually ineffective. But new research may have found a way to slow and maybe even stop the spread of cancer cells. Joining me now is Dr. Scot Ackerman to discuss these new findings. You know, it's interesting because unless you've been diagnosed with cancer, I would presume you think that perhaps, particularly if it's in late stages, that that's the cancer that kills you. But oftentimes it's the fact that it's spread to other parts of the body, which is what we're talking about here.
Exactly. When you have cancer, if it's contained to one part of the body, that could usually be removed or irradiated and the patient's cured. But when the patients have problems with cancer, when they die of cancer, it's not because of the primary tumor, not because of the tumor. It can be, but it's not necessarily because of that tumor, but it's most often because of metastasis of the cancer that spread from the original site, be it the breast or colon or lung, to another part of the body. And that's spreading to another part of the body, and the continued spreading throughout the body causes problems with organ shutdown, organ failure, and eventually that causes death.
And I think that they refer to it kind of as legs, cancer that has legs and sort of spreads out. This is incredibly encouraging, is it not, to be able to stop that from happening? I mean, this would be a major breakthrough.
Well, absolutely. The whole problem now is we treat cancer, we think it's localized, and we treat it because we think it's localized with surgery to remove it, with radiation to irradiate it, and then we come to find that really the cancer has spread, and we didn't know it had spread, or it spread to another part of the body, and that cancer that spread, that metastasis, is what causes problems and causes cancer death. So this study is very encouraging as a way to help prevent the cancer from spreading while we treat it locally.
And is it just because they now know how to stop it or slow it, where they can then, for example, if you're diagnosed, with breast cancer, that there is an additional form of treatment that they can give you to prevent it then from spreading?
Well, this is all very, very preliminary stuff, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. These are studies. Right. Right. We hear about things all the time, and many of them ultimately come to fruition. So this is all studies done in the Petri dish. So cancer cells are just in a dish, and what they found out is if you add the cancer cells have these little legs that help them move away from the original site, and if you can stop that from happening. And what they did was they inserted these gold nanoparticles into the cancer cells and then stimulated them with a laser type of energy. And that basically froze those cells and prevented those cells from having the ability to move away from the original tumor. So the thought is that maybe, with further development, if we could find a way to use this clinically, perhaps it could be used when a woman or a man is first diagnosed with cancer. So breast cancer you use as an example. When she's first diagnosed, maybe she's going to be getting chemotherapy before surgery, or she's going to have surgery in a few weeks. Maybe you can use this now to kind of arrest things and prevent that from spreading while you move forward with the definitive treatment.
Are there certain forms of cancer that are more prone to spreading?
Yes. So many cancers don't very rarely spread, but they're still cancers. Brain tumors typically don't spread. But cancers of the lung, breast cancer, prostate cancer, we hear about those cancers spreading often. Cancers of the throat, they spread. So really, many cancers that we have spread, pancreatic cancer. And so in all of those sort of cancers, having this tool, once it becomes more clinical, having this tool would be a great way to increase our potential to cure cancer.
We can certainly continue to follow it because this could be really groundbreaking. Thank you, Dr. Scot Ackerman, for joining us this morning on The Morning Show. If you missed any of this interview, we are going to post it later this morning on the Morning Show page of news4jax.com.